barren, stark cell, convictions wait in the air. The true hammer blow, however, was yet to come. Global intelligence agencies and military strategists were left stunned, grappling with a sudden, profound mystery. Pyongyang's entire internet system vanished. Government websites disappeared, diplomatic emails ceased, and all data connections flatlined. The betrayal cut deeper than any sentence. The hacker world's revered hero became their ultimate downfall. Yet, the architect of this digital blackout sat over 12,000 kilometers away, in an unassuming American suburb. To truly grasp this treachery, we must first rewind to a blistering summer, when digital phantoms ruled with impunity. In the shadowy underworld of digital phantoms, an unspoken law dictates absolute, unwavering loyalty among its formidable peers. Yet, in the scorching summer of 2011, this sacred, fundamental code of the digital realm was utterly, irrevocably shattered. Tonight, we open the classified file on P4X, the lone avenger who dared to defy a dangerous cyber superpower. To comprehend this wrath, we must rewind 1 year, to early 2021, when the seeds of revenge were. The story began not with P4X's ambition, but with a fatal misstep by North Korea's elite Lazarus group. But in that fateful, suffocating moment, the defiant digital king was tragically reduced to merely a trembling, vulnerable man. The legend of the past has now died in silence, replaced by the birth of the greatest traitor in the history of global hackers. His personal computer was now placed right at the Secret Service security headquarters under strict 24/7 surveillance. That future, every chat message, every attack command launched, was all directed and controlled bit by the agents standing behind him. He didn't just merely declare information, but actively pushed the teammates who once stood shoulder to shoulder with him into a dead end. Jeremy Hammond, with his innate talent, unintentionally became the most perfect target for the cruel play they were painstakingly orchestrating. Hammond always considered Sabu a respected big brother and placed absolute trust in the common ideal they both pursued. But he didn't know that the respected brother was holding a sharp dagger, waiting for the opportunity to stab him in the back. Sabu heartlessly drew up the Stratfor attack plan, turning it into a juicy bait but filled with deadly traps. He continuously incited Hammond to carry out the attack, aiming to steal millions of sensitive secret emails. Thousands of credit cards stolen in this incident were used to donate to charity, creating a fake moral cover. The extent of his influence, an almost mythical command, was critical to understanding the impending fall. In 2011, the name LulzSec, or LulzSecurity, became a chilling whisper across the global internet. It sent shivers down the spines of system administrators, a digital ghost in the machine of secure networks. This group, a splinter from Anonymous, quickly carved out its own notorious path. More extreme, more audacious, LulzSec operated with a singular, chaotic agenda. Their motivation was pure, unadulterated joy in disorder, famously doing it for the lulz. At its helm was Sabu, an anonymous genius, a phantom orchestrating cyber attacks with chilling precision. He moved like a master conductor, each digital strike a perfectly timed note in a symphony of chaos. Beneath him, brilliant talents thrived, forming a formidable and feared cyber unit. There was Topiary, the media maestro, skillfully amplifying their destructive messages. Kayla skillfully glided through every firewall, like an invisible ghost, leaving absolutely no trace within the vast expanse of cyberspace. For 50 frantic days and nights, LulzSec continuously spread extreme terror, causing the entire internet world to tremble in fear. From high-level agencies like the US Senate to Sony Corporation, no target was safe from this intense wave of attacks. Sabu quickly became a revered living saint, a brilliant symbol representing absolute freedom in the volatile digital world. However, behind that mysterious Guy Fawkes mask lay a naked, heartbreaking truth that no one could have ever suspected. The truth was, Hector Monsegur was unemployed, living a precarious life in a dilapidated and destitute slum amidst the lavish city. He had to single-handedly raise two young, innocent cousins, struggling to survive day by day on meager and precarious social welfare checks. Just because of one moment of negligence forgetting to turn on Tor, he inadvertently signed his own death warrant, ending his days of reckless freedom. The FBI had patiently tightened the noose for a long time, silently waiting for the prey to slip up and trap him in the dark, leaving no escape. The fateful knock on the door at dawn completely collapsed the illusory empire he had painstakingly built for so long. Standing before two grim paths of life and death, he was forced to make the painful choice to sell his soul in exchange for existence. To save his small family from ruin, Sabu had to close his eyes and accept becoming an obedient puppet in the hands of the FBI. The legend of the past has now died in silence, replaced by the birth of the greatest traitor in the history of global hackers. His personal computer was now placed right at the Secret Service security headquarters under strict 24/7 surveillance. Every chat message, every attack command launched was all directed and controlled bit by the agents standing behind him. He didn't just merely declare information, but actively pushed the teammates who once stood shoulder to shoulder with him into a dead end. Jeremy Hammond, with his innate talent, unintentionally became the most perfect target for the cruel play they were painstakingly orchestrating. Hammond always considered Sabu a respected big brother and placed absolute trust in the common ideal they both pursued together. But he didn't know that the respected brother was holding a sharp dagger, waiting for the opportunity to stab him in the back. Sabu heartlessly drew up the Stratfor attack plan, turning it into a juicy bait but filled with deadly traps. He continuously incited Hammond to carry out the attack, aiming to steal millions of sensitive secret emails to serve the police's purpose. Thousands of credit cards stolen in this incident were used to donate to charity, creating a fake moral cover. But all that sensitive data was silently running straight to the FBI's servers, falling right into the hands of those setting the trap. Hammond continued to work hard day and night without rest, thinking he was fighting for great justice without knowing the truth. Every line of passionate code he wrote was a solid brick, building the prison that would imprison him later. Sabu coldly uttered fake praises, while the surveillance system was silently recording everything as incriminating evidence. This was truly a cruel and painful play, elaborately staged by the US government to take down this hacker group. On the 6th of March 2012, the giant invisible net was officially pulled up, marking the end of the days of roaming freely. Police forces simultaneously raided and arrested key targets in 3 different countries at the same time. Hammond was arrested right at his home, at the very moment he was desperately trying to pull the computer power cord to destroy evidence. Both Topiary and Kayla also fell one by one, causing the entire underworld to shake in shock because no one believed it was true. The news broke like a blockbuster bomb. Sabu was officially confirmed as the informant. This shock was too great for the hacker community. The mask fell to the ground and shattered, revealing the naked and ugly true face of the traitor everyone had worshipped for so long. Outrage flared up violently like fire, burning every last remaining trust among people in the virtual world. In the cold and lonely prison cell, Hammond mentally collapsed completely when facing this brutal truth. The brother he trusted most in the world turned out to be the chief architect designing the living hell for him. The trial took place quickly. The scales of justice were coldly executed without any leniency for the offender. Jeremy Hammond had to serve a 10-year prison sentence, burying his brilliant youth behind cold and dark iron bars. As for the mastermind Sabu, ironically, he received strange leniency from the law thanks to his merit as an informant. With only 7 short months in prison, he walked out into the light of freedom, leaving behind his teammates serving sentences. He saved his family from misery, but the price to pay was losing his honor and self-respect forever after. Is he a despicable, cowardly traitor, or just a pitiable, reluctant father in this ironic situation? Although the case is closed, the scar of betrayed trust cannot be erased in the minds of those who remain. From now on, in this virtual world, suspicion will cover all relationships. No one dares to trust anyone anymore. There will be no digital paradise in existence. All are just beautiful illusions drawn to cover up the cruelty of reality. Always be on high alert with strangers, because behind the computer screen there may be ghosts waiting to devour you. What do you think about Sabu's actions? Leave a comment right below to discuss this controversial story with us. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button right now so you don't miss the next fascinating criminal profiles we will update. The tragic story of Aaron Swartz, a genius with a truly tragic fate, is waiting for you to discover in the next video. Thank you for taking the time to watch. Goodbye, and see you again in other hidden corners of the digitized shadow world.